All right, let's rock. Another Mr. DJ Indulgence. Billboard's Hot 100, October 30th, 1971. Fanny with Charity Ball at number 42, down from number 40. Some blistering guitar licks in this record. One of the hardest records on Billboard's Hot 100 that week of October 30th, 1971. These women, they rocked, an all female band, but they just did not get enough respect from their male peers. An all female rock and roll band, not a pop band, a rock and roll band. A a rock and roll, self-contained rock and roll band was just is still rare now in 2016. Even now in 2016, it's rare. Much more rare back in 1971. It was more of a novelty than anything else. The basis of this band was two sisters from the Philippines, June and Jean Millington from Manila. They moved with their family to Sacramento in 1961. They formed an all-female band in high school. That band split up, but they joined another band called Wild Honey, another all female band that did mostly Motown covers. Wild Honey, they migrated to Los Angeles but found no success. Nothing. No respect either in a male dominated field. Rock and roll. It was just, females just did not join hard rock bands. It just didn't happen back then. It's a shame. Boy, they kicked ass on Charity Ball. Well, Fanny did, but I'm jumping ahead of myself. Wild Honey, Wild Honey, they were going to break up. This is it. We're going to do one more gig. The legendary Troubadour, open mic at the Troubadour. That's it. They're going to do it. One more show and they're going to break up. It's going to be over for Wild Honey. That is it. Silch, we're split. We're done. F this whole music industry. They did that open mic at the Troubadour. God, I love the Troubadour. You read about rock and roll history, you're going to run into the Troubadour. Almost as popular as the Whiskey a Go Go in Los Angeles. Well, guess what? They played the Troub, and guess who was in the audience? Legendary producer Richard Perry. Richard Perry was looking for an all female band to mentor. He liked what he heard. He came up to him. He said, I want to mentor you. I'm going to get you a record deal. He got Warner Brothers to sign him up to the Reprise record label. And before they made their first album, Fanny, they recruited a keyboard player named Nicky Barclay, who played with Joe Cocker. Richard Perry produced their first three albums. We're talking about Richard Perry, who put his magic with Harry Nilsson, with Ringo Starr back in the day. 70s and 80s. The legend, Richard Perry. Producing Fanny's first three albums. He produced Charity Ball. But Charity Ball only got as high as number 40. Gosh. I mean, should have been top 10, top 20. I mean, go figure. Of course, now you got to understand too, it might have been a little too hard for a lot of top 40 stations. This was another one of these records that they would play, a lot of top 40 stations would play after 6 o'clock at night when they get the younger listeners, the teenagers, more of the teenagers and preteens listening in. But anyway, it was on Billboard's Hot 100 for 10 weeks, though. That's not bad. Charity Ball by Fanny. And by the way, I got another recommendation. Got to listen to their version of Ain't That Peculiar. Used to jam out on that record. Fanny with Charity Ball on Billboard's Hot 100, October 30th, 1971.